Section 4. Reading the architectural drawings. In these sections, we're going to discuss what is architectural drawing, what is the functions, what kind of information is provided in the architectural drawing, and probably some demonstrations in terms of the samples of architectural drawings. First, what is architectural drawing? It is basically the technical drawings which is produced by the architect with the consent of the clients. Normally, there will be discussions and agreement between the architect and the clients in terms of the design of the structures before architect produce the architectural drawing to be sent to the engineers for the structural design. Next, after the structural design by the engineers, there will be structural drawing produced, and both the architectural drawing and the structural drawing will be forwarded to the quantity surveyor, which is known as the QS, for the bill of quantities and costing purposes. This means that the architectural drawing will be first to be produced, and for the productions of the structural drawings by the engineers, it will be on basis of the architectural drawings. The structural drawing needs to be in line with the architectural drawing, only covering the structural aspects. The architectural drawing is actually providing essential informations within the definitions of architectures. That means it's deal with the aesthetic view of the structure. How does the structure looks like? What are the dimensions of the structures? What are the facade? And etc. Basically, it deals with anything that can be seen by the clients. And it is for the engineers to design for the structural parts, put into the structural element to be hid under the architectural members and fixtures in order to ensure the stability of the structures. These are the functions of the architectural drawing, which is to assist the contractor to build it based on the design intent. It gives an idea to the contractor how the building should look like for the contractor to construct the building and then deliver the building as per what is given in the architectural drawings. It also serves as a record for the design and the plan development. That means it will be referred during the design of the project, as well as for the planning of the project, and even for monitoring the progress of the project. It is a part of the tools to manage and control the project. In the local industry, when the project manager needs to monitor the progress of the project, it is normally defined by the percentage of completions, which is normally defined on basis of the architectural drawings. How much areas has already been completed, towards which stage of the constructions, and it will serve as a record for the project manager to make suitable decisions in managing and planning the subsequent process of the constructions. Next is also meant for engineers to design and produce the structural plan. Engineer will need to refer to the architectural drawing and embed the reinforcement bar under the element such as columns and beams in order to ensure the stability of the structures. These are the typical informations that you can obtain from the architectural drawing. These include the general informations such as the project title, what kind of project it is it residential buildings, offices, car park, commercial buildings, and etc. And normally the project is defined by the lot number as per approved by the local authorities, land and survey. Then you will know that that particular drawing is specific to what kind of project and is meant for what lot of land. It also provides the information who are the clients. The clients can be the developer, can be a company, or can be an individual person. Who are the architect? Which architectural firm is it? Who is the person to endorse the architectural drawing? It also provides information regarding the scale of the drawing. Because it is a technical drawing, everything will be drawn in proper scales, so that we will be able to see the precise aspect ratios of the building. It also provides the document reference numbers. This is especially important for the formal communications through letters, documents between the parties that involve in the project, such as the main contractor, the subcontractor, the project manager, the consultant, as well as the local authorities. There will be also the date of the drawing, which indicates that there are several amendments. We know that we need to refer to the latest versions of the architectural drawing. Next, there will be a column for the approval of the local authorities, such as the local council, the land and survey department, the bomba, which is the firefighting department, and etc. There will be general notes for the personnel reading the technical drawing, which include the scope as well as the design requirement. There will be legends for the symbols used in the architectural drawing. There will be plans of the buildings, such as the ground floor plan, first floor plan, roof plans, and etc. The numbers of plan, it will be dependent on the numbers of the stories. For a typical 2-story building, there should be at least 3 plans, one for the ground floor, one for the first floor, another one for the roof. Sometimes you have lower roof level and upper roof level, which in this case there will be another additional plan. The more story the building, there will be more plans. Every single story will have one plan to provide information in terms of the space, the rooms, the purpose of the rooms, the finishes, as well as the architecture fixtures. Some are for the services, some may purely for the aesthetic view. There will also be views in terms of the buildings, which at least minimum there will be view from all 4 sides, which is the front, the rear, that means the back of the building, the left and the right of the building. Sometimes they term it as front, rear, left, right. Sometimes they also term it like north, west, south, east, or it may also give you in terms of the numbers of the views, like view A, view B, view C, and view D. There will at least be 4 views of a building, giving you an idea how would the building looks at each side when it is fully constructed. There will also be cross sections of the building, where they're going to be building cut into half to show the internal part of the building. It is dependent on the numbers of the cross sections that architect provide to you. The bare minimum, there will be at least 1 cross sections in the x-axis and another cross sections in the y-axis. There are a lot of informations that you can see from there. Other than that, the architectural drawing also provide informations regarding the plumbing, water supply, as well as the sanitary systems. This one is more related to the building services, and some providing informations in terms of the area of the space, the natural lighting, as well as the ventilations. These are also taken into considerations by the architect so that the building fit his purpose.